Welcome to this demo of appetite matching, which is a Whitespace workflow automation. To start this demonstration, we have a draft already created in Whitespace. And if we look at this draft, we can see that we've already tagged in lots of information that can be used when you're doing the appetite matching. So for example, the inception date and the expiry date here have been tagged up. And also if we look down here, you can see things like the limit of liability has also been tagged up there. What we're going to do is first of all call this by a custom action. So this custom action is available at any time on any documents type. So you can simply use custom actions and request an appetite match, indicate whether you want to get the appetite match for lead or follow, and then press submit. What's now happening is in the background that's being looked at by the SQL Hub Queue and Rulebook, and they're making decisions based on the results, based on the data that you've got in there. And then what happens is that that data is being looked at, rules are being checked, and what will happen is up here in the chat messages, you will see a message coming in shortly. And there we go, we can see that the chat message now just popped in. So we have a look at that chat message. It's an internal chat message from the automated user, and it's telling us here, in this case, that SQL Underwriting, which is our underwriting company against the Terra team, is matching on an appetite to potentially quote a 10% line. So what's happened is we've looked at all of the information here on behalf of that SQL underwriter, and we've decided that yes, they are more than likely prepared to give a 10% line. Note that is not a quote, it's just merely saying that the appetite match is likely to be hit. For this part of the demo, we're going to be looking at getting an appetite match on a bindable quote. On the left-hand side, I'm logged in as the broker, and I've already created a bindable quote, and I've shown that bindable quote to a lead underwriter. On the right hand side here, I'm logged in as that lead underwriter, and you can see that we have received that request for a bindable quote. What I'm going to do is go in as the lead underwriter, and we're going to go to the bindable lines, and we're going to add a bindable line now in as the lead underwriter. So I'm going to accept that at 50%. I'm going to put my lead line down. I'm going to put my year of account in, select the validity period, and then press submit. So when I proceed with this and I send this back to the broker, what will happen is on the broking side, an appetite match will be triggered. So on the broking side now, it's received that notification that the lead line has been put down, and it's being sent now through to the appetite match service so that we can see whether there's any appetite for any follow markets coming in. So it's now going to be reviewing that information, checking to see who the lead underwriter was, what all the limits, etc. were, and decided whether to give an appetite match or not. And there we can now see that the chat has just appeared. So we now have a look at that chat, and we go to looking at what it says. It says, because of that lead line being put down, that has triggered the appetite match. This is again saying the SQL underwriting team, Terra team, is potentially wanting to match on 10%. So this will be the prompt to the broker. It says, now that you have your lead lines put down, please do consider that follow market there, which is now being returned.